And welcome back to the second episode of 2024, the Pals podcast.
You sound depressed.
Today was a stressful day, man. Anyways, welcome back to the podcast. I'm your co-host, Ricky Liordi.
And I'm Danielle Galarno.
And actually, should we tell them why we're stressed? We just had a day in here.
Ricky cooked for the first time in his condo.
Not the first time in my condo.
Basically. He's maybe cooked eggs in here before.
Yeah, or I've made sandwiches,
salad.
I've fried chicken. I've made bacon, eggs, sausages. This is the first time I actually cooked a proper meal.
And he did it for a TikTok for an ad that he had to do. So we came to assist, me and Vicky. And let's just say, ladies, he's not great in the kitchen, so you better step it up. Because he needs help.
First off,
he can't peel for the life of him.
I can't peel. That is true. I've actually never peeled anything, and I don't know if the peeler's made for right-handed people or if maybe
I always forget you're left-handed.
Yeah, so that was weird. But I've never actually in all my years of cooking, I've never made so many different things with so many moving different parts and everything.
I think you should have read the instructions first. It's always helpful what's next instead of reading them as you go. It should be more of a refresher because then it's you know what to do. Well,
I've done it where I've been doing 2 or 3 different things at the same time, but it's okay, I'm making a chicken stir fry. So the rice is going with one spot. I'm frying the chicken. I'm sauteing the vegetables.
Yeah, but
and then I'm
much
prepping
simpler meals.
Exactly. I've never done
was
a super intense meal like that.
This is beets, onions, tomatoes.
And then the videos
steak.
we kind of time lapse the videos too. So thank God we have an editor for this one though. Or thank God I got an editor.
Thank God you do. Thank God it's not me.
Yeah, or else just imagine if I had to do this on my own right now, I'd be in the worst mood alive.
Yeah, but I think it's fine now, and it ended up tasting great. So you know what? As long as the end product was good,
so
despite
Vicky and
the
Danny,
hectic
thank you guys.
process, it was supposed to take 35 minutes. I think it took us an hour and 40.
We started at 4 o'clock.
No, we started at 3:30.
No, it was 4 because I remember looking because the steak.
No, we put the mashed potatoes on the boiling stove, so it takes 10 minutes for the water to boil.
So we were good.
Whatever.
It's an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah. But yeah, why don't we get into the episode?
Yeah. So before our Christmas break, actually, we had Monowhales on the podcast.
2 out of 3 of them.
We had 2 out of 3 of them. Yeah, and they were an artist group, and they actually won the 2022 Juno Breakthrough Group of the Year,
which is super cool.
Yeah, so Sally and Jordan were so much fun. We had such a fun dynamic and such weird things that we talked about. I feel like we talked about chapstick.
Remember the beef tallow?
Well, Sally's a vegan, and then Jordan is just full into meat carnivore.
Yeah, he's not a
thing.
Carnivore guy, but he's fully into meat.
And just natural things. And so we got into so many different subjects on top of just their music. But it was a lot of fun. They're great people.
And that was the first time we recorded there too, at the Well.
Yeah, we recorded at Warner's new office.
Yeah, which was really cool.
And that was
great
insane.
Office, yeah.
Unreal space. It was all of our first times there. I'm not even speaking real English.
Yeah, then they also just finished their tour, or they were finishing it.
Yeah, they had one more show in Toronto, and then they were kind of wrapping up for the year. So we kind of got to hear about their off season, what they kind of do when they're home, and it was a lot of fun.
It was. Dan, you want to give a special shout out?
Yeah, our favorite chips, and they're back on camera because we have more product, and Ricky has not eaten these yet because we're keeping them specifically for the podcast. But our favorite chips, Hardbite, handcrafted style chips. We got a bunch of different flavors here. They are non-GMO, no artificial anything, no trans fat, no cholesterol, and they are just unbelievable. Our favorite chip are another healthy alternative if you're looking for a chip to buy. You'll find them in all your health food stores or the healthy aisle at your grocery store. And yeah, they're Canadian made, which we love local.
And this one is a new flavor that we didn't have last time, the smoked paprika and garlic. So excited to try this one. Realistically,
you should probably share it next time too.
Yeah, I probably will. That's what what I'll start doing. I'll only eat them when maybe before an episode.
But you have been last time, and you eat the whole bag by yourself, and then you get tired.
See, everyone gets mad at me for eating the whole bag, but nobody jumps in. It's not like I just sit in a bowl in the corner and eat them by myself. It's on the table. It's just not my fault. I'm the only one that grabs them quickly and I eat them fast. Anyways, yeah, tune in, stay tuned. We got lots of cool stuff happening this year. Monowhales guys, thank you so much for being pals, and let's jump into it.
Let's fucking go.
Is it the one that follows you when like it knows who's talking?
Yeah, you just see it like turn on like midway.
It's so freaky because I've done a few calls with you guys where it's like someone will start talking and be like, and like it looks at the person. I'm like, oh shit.
Sally's like, no, I'm not down for this technology.
Oh, I'm so down for this technology.
You're just ready to rock.
Let's put them all over my room. That sounds sick.
I was just telling Danny too. I have a smart home all over like my condo, and anytime someone stays over, does something, one less thing works. I don't know if they just unplug things or what. It's a nightmare. Like today I got home and nothing worked. And I was just like,
not so smart, is it?
Yeah, I'm just like, hey Siri, turn the lights on. Nothing happens. I was just like, anyways, onto the actual podcast now, guys. Welcome on. Thanks for coming on. I know we were just talking about Tour toothpaste. So like, what's the difference between Tour toothpaste and regular toothpaste?
You have to leave a toothpaste at home for others to keep using. I can't just take the toothpaste. That's unkind. So then you buy one for the road, and then sometimes you have a different bag, and so you then are like, crap, I gotta buy another toothpaste. Accumulates, and by the time you get home, you're like 4 toothpaste, and you're like, okay, cool.
Do you guys have like just a steady like travel bag when you're touring? Is it like you pack one bag and it's just the whole time?
I've tried different methods. I tried the 2 carry-ons where I had like show clothes in one and regular clothes in another. So one goes in the venue and one goes in the hotel. And I thought I was really smart, but regretted it almost immediately.
That seems like a really good
It
idea.
does seem like a good idea.
Why didn't it work?
Because I would be wearing my show clothes usually by the time I get back to the hotel. So then they'd end up in the other one. And then I'd be wearing, it'd be like, and vice versa, right? Because I'd be wearing my load-in clothes, and then they'd end up, when I get changed for the show, in the other one.
No.
But I mean, eventually you can just switch the suitcases. Switch
Yeah.
the carry-ons.
No.
Like after, like,
That's like by the time I get home, it's fully reversed.
You have to be diligent. I do this. I have my carry-on showcase, my carry-on show stuff in one, and then I have a giant everything else in life that I don't bring into the venue. And you just have to be very diligent. At the end of the night, when I'm packing up, I'm like laser focused on this goes here, this goes here, this is going in laundry. Like, that's why you see me. I'm intense. Yeah. I'm packing, and I'm not just packing. I'm like doing math, science.
It's like that meme, the Zach Galifianakis like 100%. Hangover meme with like all the equations just popping back.
100% me every night at the hotel.
Yeah, see,
like, I guess you kind of have to be smart with that though. So it can get really messy real quick.
You have to be on top of your stuff. I'm someone who, like, if I lose something, it ruins my life forever.
Oh, no.
I will never
don't be
forget.
dramatic.
No,
okay. Like,
I don't know.
Let's take it down.
Yeah, you should have seen when she lost my water bottle in Zurich.
No, it's true. So I, like, don't lose things. And it hurts me to lose things. And so I'm really diligent and intense about putting things back exactly where they came from after, because if I'm on tour and I lose something, like to this day I'm like, where are those TNA shorts? Like, where did they go on that tour? Like, heartbroken. I think about it daily. This is
actually so funny because right before we started recording this, you were like, don't you hate that last little bit of the lip chop? And me and Danny both looked at each other.
I lose mine all the time.
I don't think I've ever finished a lip chop because I lose it before I get to the end of it. Meanwhile, you're the type of person that's probably never lost a lip chop.
That's not true. I really was, but I've made an effort to become less that person. And what helps is if you only have one. So when I had multiple lip chaps, you're just, free balling on the lip chap. You lose one, who cares? I got another. You have one, you lose it, life is over. So you have
but don't you have like a tour lip chap, an at-home lip chap,
no.
the really nice one that you wear when you're going out?
I used to forever. Like,
I used to, but now I've really like figured my life out. You got one scrunchie, you lose it, you're fucked.
Game. See, but don't women have like you have the go out purse, the I'm going to see the family purse, the touring purse, where it's like every purse has its own individual items in it that just stick with them.
I don't have purses. You got a backpack, and that's life.
And everything goes in the bag.
Everything goes in the bag. Everything you need in life in my bag.
Okay. Well, at least now we learned the dynamic. It's like you're not as, I'm assuming not as.
I'm not as diligent about those things. I also hate losing things, though.
Yeah, he does.
I also don't use chapstick.
I'm
on year 2 or 3 of no chapstick.
Yeah, but you use like meat on your face, meat lotion.
Okay, wait.
I can clarify that.
Yeah,
that's not quite right.
I'm just picturing like you slapping cold cuts on your face.
Honestly, that sounds kind of refreshing, but I use beef tallow hand cream.
Okay, what is that?
It's like beef fat.
Okay.
whipped in with like some other. I don't even know if there
But it's a
how
hand
many other
cream?
ingredients there
Does
are.
it
Yeah, it's
taste
a hand
good?
cream. It's made by someone in Toronto, like in her
we love that,
house.
supporting local.
Yeah, she's great, and she makes this hand cream. I have really bad eczema, and it's like the only
Did it
thing that's
help?
actually helped. Everything else, I've had like prescription stuff and over the counter stuff. Nothing helps except this one. Can I shout out?
Yeah,
a brand?
by all means.
Two
That's, like,
of
amazing.
Earth. Two of Earth. You can get it online.
Okay, we gotta talk
Beef tallow
offline
hand
because I
cream.
need some help.
Hook it
You
up.
get
You'll
your-
love
I
it.
have my eyes right now, like they're so bad.
Oh, I put it. Yeah, so I put it under. These
And
like my
nothing
eyes will
works.
flake
Yeah.
in the winter. If it gets
Mine's
too
been
dry.
for 3 months now.
Oh, this is gonna change your life.
And I've tried every other week. I'll try a cream,
Mm-hmm.
and then like sometimes I'm just like whatever. I'm just gonna let it dry out, and then I wake up in the morning just like
it's so brutal.
dying. I went to the pharmacy. I'm like, can you help me? Like I just don't want steroid creams either.
Yeah.
And he looks at me. He goes, "Wow, you're swollen." Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. I'm leaving right now. Like that's all you could say to me. I'm like, thanks.
No, they don't help.
They don't help at all.
Get the beef tallow.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
You're
So
not
what-
vegan or
No,
and-
no.
Oh,
It's
great.
Beef
Yeah.
What?
Tallow.
Beef fat.
So
You
for
know-
some
no, but
reason,
what's he saying?
animal
What's-
fats are
Beef
called different
tallow.
things. So like
Tallow.
pork fat is called lard.
Oh yeah.
Chicken fat is called schmaltz. You can get like chicken fat and like cook with it and stuff. And beef fat is called tallow. It's
You not see, like,
delicious.
people, like,
also,
rendering tallow on TikTok.
No.
I'm on a weird TikTok because I
Fuck
see people do it
yeah.
all the time.
I made French fries in the tallow, not the hand cream, just regular tallow.
You can
and then I
cook
have
with
the
it.
hand
Do
cream
anything.
So like bacon fat would be lard.
Lard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have never have known that. I'm a lip chap person.
It's not in.
I'm a bar
my
I don't
lip
put it
chap.
on my lips. I don't put anything on my lips, and they're not like the plumpest of lips they could be.
It could
but
be plumper.
they could be plumper, but they're not. They don't split or anything. Because I heard that chapstick is a myth, and using it actually makes you rely on it. When you stop using it, you don't need it
Okay,
anymore.
I
and
cannot
I think
tell you
it's
the last
true.
time I actually bought chapstick though. Like I'll put like lip gloss when I go out, things like
I
that.
like rely on these little things.
But like
Yeah,
I'll
I
just
love
like
it.
even
Just
like I'll
think
just put my
you do.
moisturizer and put it on my lips. I don't carry like a chapstick anymore.
See, I know this myth, and you know that I believe that
Mhm.
until like I tried it, and my lips were so far gone that like
doing
I had
anything
So
to-
you
though.
gotta
I
get over
think
the hump.
you have to get over the hump.
Yeah,
I think it's like
No.
anything.
they gotta
you do.
recalibrate.
No, dude, I didn't for a long time, and it came to a point where it's like I gotta put something on these bad boys.
I'm
You
the
know?
same way. Like in the winter, when you get
It's
that one
bad.
crack, you know,
Well,
like
it's
late November, early
Yeah.
December when the weather turns, you get that one crack right down the middle, and like anything you and I love salad, so like oil and vinegar,
Mm.
balsamic vinegar gets in, you're just like, my life is over.
That
It's
is
like
a
that paper
brutal
cut.
pain.
You know when you get a bad paper cut,
Yeah,
you're just
yeah.
like, I can't move my thumb. It's the
Yeah,
worst.
Sometimes it's a small, so I feel like on Twitter, oh, there she is. Like, I somehow like did something and ripped a piece of my skin open, and then every day continued to rip it open over and,
And
over,
over,
and
yeah.
now I'm like, it's just a part of me.
I ripped my knuckle skin off on tour.
See, you
in-
know.
I think it was in Calgary. Like a couple songs in, I just hit a cymbal and raked it along the rim of the drum, and I'm like, I'm bleeding on the snare, but it's all right.
Hot.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever got like injured mid show or something?
It's gonna be you if it's any. I mean, she almost pulled my eyeballs out of my head during a show.
I'm neither advocating nor denying these
What?
allegations.
No, it happened. She was trying to climb onto my drum throne behind me to I don't know what you were planning to do, just be like the overlord. And then I tried to steady herself against what she thought was a wall, but it was one of those SL1 outdoor stages, and those are just curtains. Those are like vinyl.
There was no wall.
There was no wall. So yeah, she was like falling backwards and just stuck her fingers into my eye sockets and lifted herself back up
Yeah, she's
from
like
my
wherever,
face.
wherever I can grab.
Yeah.
It was
I
that
thought I
or
was blind. I'm like,
plummeting
I'm
to my
blind.
death like
Yeah.
Maud Flanders.
Yeah.
How long have you guys known each other for?
A really long time.
Too long.
Yeah,
I was
probably
gonna
like
say, 'cause
14
I
years.
feel like I can feel it. Like, you know what I mean? Like the quick banter and everything.
Yeah, we go way back.
Yeah.
High school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What high school did you guys go to?
We went to different high schools, but we knew each other in
Yeah.
high school.
He went to an all men's high school
All
called
men's.
Neil
Only men's.
McNeil.
Neil
Oh,
McNeil.
boys,
Yeah.
boys. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm a St. Mike's guy, so.
Oh, no way. Okay.
I
yeah.
get it.
You are aware of Neil McNeil.
Yeah.
The
also,
shittier St. Mike's.
Also, all
John
the
Candy go
like
there?
all the
Yeah, he
boys'
did.
schools all know each other.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, oh, the guys, no
Cute.
girls.
All
There's
the
like
boys'
sports and
schools
stuff,
know each
right?
other?
In the
Like,
school board.
you know the like. You don't know each other personally, but like, I know like Neil McNeil, Chaminade, UCC, SAC, like all the.
Mhm.
See,
I don't know.
I
You
was
have a
in
better
North
memory
York.
for this than I
Where were
do.
you?
George S. Henry in North York.
Okay.
Don Mills and Shepherd area.
I was at Young and Shepherd at Carter
Oh.
for the Arts for a bit.
Oh, I wanted to go there. But it
Yeah,
was
I
too
left.
far.
See, funny enough, you're an accountant now, and she does music. I guess you
Yeah.
guys should have switched.
I could be an accountant.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
No.
cannot. It would be really bad.
Wait, if you guys weren't musicians, what would you do?
I don't know. I like.
This is painful.
I don't know.
Okay, there's nothing.
It's like one of those painful things because everyone's like, "Oh, you should have a plan B," and I'm like, "I don't have one." Like,
But that no,
I
you
would
shouldn't
do
have a
other
plan B.
music
Why? You
business
don't need to have a
things.
plan B because my life, I never had a plan B. I was in marketing and events, and then COVID happened. I made a joke, and now I'm an accountant. Like literally, that's what happened. Like my friend was like, "Hey, come work with me," and I was like, "Okay, sure, why not?" And this is where I am.
Or you're like a CA.
I'm getting my CPA. Like,
Oh,
I'm in the
nice.
process.
That's
like I
sick.
was like,
Congrats.
I had a kinesiology degree. Like I am
Okay.
all over the map. So it's like you don't need a plan B. It'll happen sometimes.
I agree that you shouldn't have a plan B because then it's an easy fallback. Have your plan A and go with it balls to the wall until there's literally nothing left.
Mm.
Until you can't go anymore, and then if that doesn't work, then come
Plan
up with
B.
a plan B. Yeah, but then come up with it. Like you have to have plan A, and this is gonna work, or
Yeah.
else I'm fucked.
Okay,
kind
but
of mentality.
regardless, back to the question. What would you guys do?
It's hard because like there's things we could do. I don't want to do that job.
Mhm.
Like I could do marketing and social media, but I don't want that job. You know, like
That's fair.
there's skills you gain while doing this. Like you've gained a lot of skills.
Yeah.
Do you want to do those things?
I kind of do. I mean, I do
Alright, never
have
mind.
sort of like, I have side businesses like in the music industry, but like, it's still all music
Okay.
related. I'm not. It's
Like,
not
if
just
you're not
drumming or
doing
something.
music or
Like
marketing.
nothing music related. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be a
it can't-
homesteader. I'm gonna be a homesteader. I'm just gonna go live off the land.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was. I
I'm
wasn't
not
expecting-
far off, to be honest. I'm probably going to Costa Rica
to do what?
to be a healer or some weird thing in a cult.
healer?
I'm gonna. We talked about this. We start a cult together.
Okay, did you?
We would be
I can't
great
start a cult with you.
cult leaders, though.
Did
We've
you
talked
hear
about
that
this.
Shawn Mendes might be in a cult right now?
I did hear about that. I didn't dive in. I was interested, clicked it, took too long to load, moved on.
Okay.
I know that
Very,
feeling.
very similar situation. So I only got the beginning. That's what I was gonna
Exactly.
ask. I was gonna say, does anyone know more
No,
about
but
it?
it's like
You
those
don't
like
sound very
Snapchat
concerned
stories.
about Sean.
He's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I'll probably be alright.
I'm just so curious because I just heard about the whole cult thing and how he went and that like it's pushing him away to his music, away from his music.
He
But
probably needs a
anyways.
break.
Pardon?
Yeah,
He probably
I get
needs a
it.
break.
Yeah,
I
you
I
know.
mean, cults reach out to me if you guys are cool.
If you're taking applications for
B.
leaders.
For
right?
plan
Plan
B.
B
Yeah.
cult leaders. Okay, let's talk about this tour. So you guys are almost at the end of it now.
Yeah.
What's been the highlight of it?
Man.
This will be released after the tour's
Yeah.
over, but
Toronto, it hasn't happened yet. But
Vancouver.
Vancouver
I'm
was
just
sick.
gonna dive right in.
Edmonton was sick. Calgary was sick.
I was gonna say Edmonton, but you said that.
Yeah.
Also, like Waterloo, Hamilton.
Yeah, so sick. Ed Hamilton was so fucking awesome.
Yeah. Top probably. Those are the tops, but I think Vancouver just hit because it was our first tour back into Canada. Oh, other than Victoria. Victoria was also great.
Victoria was
Yeah,
great
it was
too.
great. All the
Like,
shows
yeah,
have been
I was gonna
fantastic.
say,
There were a lot of good
Why don't we
shows
just
on this
list off
tour.
every name of the tour?
We were
Every
having
city
a
in
lot of
Canada.
fun.
Awesome as
Yeah,
well.
Winnipeg was really cool. Aside from
Um,
like all the terrible things that happened, the shows were
what
great.
terrible things happened?
We killed a deer.
Okay, no.
With the
I
van.
thought you meant
This
at
is
the
the-
shoot.
this is what we
the
need to hear.
shows,
No.
The shows.
wait,
On the
like,
way
you-
to the
like on the,
shows.
like from Vancouver to
We were driving into Grand Prairie.
and you smoked a deer.
Oh, we smoked a deer so hard. It
Let's
pinged
be
off
a
the
little
van.
bit more gentle
No,
about
it's
this.
gone. It's not gonna wash this
Right,
podcast.
he's the one using like beef
yeah,
Ta-
tallow.
tallow.
And then he went back and he got the freaking.
Do you know how
fat
many
off the
people have
deer.
asked me if we butchered and ate the deer? And I'm like, where? Like, how would we have done that, man?
Well,
I've been
I
asked
thought
like,
you were a
how-
homesteader, dog.
I
That
know.
would have been my next question, to be
yeah,
honest.
we
Like-
didn't eat the deer.
I'm also vegan.
Oh, you're vegan?
yeah, I
I'm
was
the
gonna say
vegan.
because
Wow, this is interesting. then.
opposite.
Yeah.
I have some friends that are hunters though, and like one of my friends they killed a moose,
Nice.
and then they skinned it and he wore it as a vest to the bar.
That's pretty badass. I have to say.
It was
She's
kind
like-
of
she's like,
for
no,
me.
not
It
badass.
spooked
if
me
we all
out.
wore the deer on stage,
I
that
would
would have been
never.
pretty badass. Like, think about what kind of band. That's more of like a
This
metal band
terrible
thing to do.
band.
So wait, Why are you a vegan? And sorry, I didn't mean it like
I'm
that.
just gonna not go
Wait,
down that road.
sorry, I didn't mean it like that. That
Why
sounds
are
so.
you like a fucking dirty ass, gross ass hippie vegan dog?
I didn't mean it like that. My cousin's a vegan. I just want to know.
My best friend's a vegan.
Like, I'm just like, but what was the? Is it because of the animals? Like you don't want to see them suffer? Is it like a health reason? Is it
like so many? But if we're just gonna be so general, I would say ethically.
ethically? Okay.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to chapstick now because everything comes back to chapstick. Do you use like beeswax?
No, I only use vegan products in everything that I do, and if I find out that something isn't, then I will make the switch.
I can vouch
immediately.
for Sally. She's very strict.
So do you like try and push it on to others, or are you just, hey, this is me?
Absolutely not. I have no interest in doing
Yeah.
that whatsoever.
Okay.
I avoid it at all causes.
Okay.
Even this is too much of me talking about it. That I
No, I just
No,
get so
because-
curious too, just because like some people are vegan for so many different
Yeah.
reasons, especially now, like nowadays, like some people use veganism as like a fad diet almost.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
I
there's
just
a
think it's so
lot-
different for everyone.
there's a lot more benefits to it for me, and my body and my stomach does wild stuff. But that's, if I had to be like truthful about like the real reason, it is an ethical reason. That's
Okay.
like number one. for
Yeah,
sure.
I have well, not a lot of friends. I have a few friends that did it for gut reason, gut health.
My
That's-
gut is just obliterated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really bad gut. It's a bad gut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's such a bad gut.
Man, you're chilling. You're like,
You have stomach problems?
I used to.
Ah,
I've fixed a lot of them.
there you go.
how?
Variety of things. Being healthier, eating more whole foods, cooking with less seed oils, like and more animal fats like tallow and stuff. Probiotics are great.
So
Enzymes
probiotics
are great.
Fix your gut the exact opposite way
Yeah.
of her.
Because
Yeah.
I have also helped my gut a lot, but in different ways than
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So wait, how do you guys like when you diet or not diet, when you like eat on tour? Like, isn't that kind of
It's brutal.
like, do you guys have to do like 3 different stops for everyone
There's
to eat?
usually 2 stops.
2 stops? Is
Yeah.
anybody else on like in the team or like the touring team
No.
vegan, or is it just you?
Just me. I mean, we've had someone on the tour doing merch who's vegetarian, so I've been a little less lonely this time around. But I
I
actually
just
don't
picture
mind
you
it.
at like the restaurant by yourself, just like
Oh, I love it. No, it's actually, you never have
That-
time alone.
I know, yeah, you never have time alone.
So I'm
on
like,
tour.
no, please drop me off. I'm
Yeah.
good. Like, and I
It
just
is usually
feel-
that we like drop Sally off, and then the rest of us will like go to a restaurant, and then we'll come get her.
that
and
makes
I
it
have a
sound so
nice
sad, but
time.
she's like so happy with it.
No, it's
no,
really
we're all jealous we don't get to.
it's nice to have, because you're with each other 24/7. So there's something nice about not just being alone, but like doing, I can make phone calls to people and have a bit of private time and really just like enjoy myself.
Makes sense. I
Yeah.
agree.
I would need that. I don't think I could go on tour and be with people 24/7. Like I would need a like even just like an hour by myself. Don't
Reason
talk
to
to
go
anyone.
vegan. I guess.
I would go vegan just for that reason
Yeah.
alone.
So obviously, like, we know there's a lot of highs when you're touring, right? Like, again, you just said every show's been amazing. What are some like the lows of touring?
Sleep deprivation.
Yeah, that's rough.
Starvation. Sounds like like torture.
Like, yeah, I was gonna say, it's
The
a little
sleep
bit easy.
deprivation is real
It
rough.
is
Like
torture,
we
yeah.
had some runs there, like especially coming across the prairies, where I was looking. Do you guys know what Master Tour is?
No.
So it's like an app specifically for touring bands or artists, and it lets your tour manager sort of lay out like a day schedule for you, so that everyone is on the same page all the time. You know when your lobby call is.
Sorry,
And
your what call?
Like lobby call, like
Oh.
when you have to be
Yeah, yeah.
downstairs, like to get picked up and stuff. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, Max, our tour manager, I'm like, dude, this only allows for 2 hours of sleep between getting back to the hotel, checking in, and then being in the lobby. There's like, I think there were maybe 3 hours. So I'm like 2 hours of sleep plus, half an hour on either side to like take the elevator or whatever. And he's like, yeah, dude, that's like that. We have to get to Thunder Bay. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is brutal, man. And then the night before was only 4 hours of sleep. And I'm looking
Can
at
you
it
sleep in
coming
the
up.
car ride though?
You can.
I'm gonna murder this man for saying that. No, I'm kidding. I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
joking. It's
Note
'cause-
to self: never
no,
ask
this-
that ever again.
it's because I'm
Note
on.
to self.
I'm on tour, and that's like a rhetoric said a lot.
Oh, is it?
And I can't sleep in the van. I have this thing called chronic sleep paralysis, which sounds totally fake and made up, but it's not. I've had it for a long time, and so I have like terror, like with my eyes open when I try to sleep in the van. And it just drives me to more sleep deprivation because I can't tell between like what's real and what's fake in life anymore. I start to lose it. So I need to sleep.
How's that like?
Everyone else does sleep in the van though.
Okay.
Sally is
Yeah.
the unique case.
I
I go into
suffer.
stasis. I put the neck pillow on. I have a back pillow and a neck pillow.
It's good. I got one too. It's good.
Oh, it's the back pillow is a game changer,
Yeah, it
and the
is.
neck pillow. I never thought I'd spend this much money on a neck pillow, but I'm so glad I did because all the other ones don't work. They don't
I
work.
don't know. Mine works.
You put those
though.
plushy ones on, and your neck's still like this.
Have you ever seen the ones that people use on planes now? And you like, I'm gonna just demonstrate. You put like your head in.
I literally just bought one like 2
Oh,
days
that
ago.
sounds nice.
Really, like you put your head so it has a hole here. And
Okay.
Then you have
Your arms go
here
in the
so you
middle,
hug it
yeah.
so you can sit on a plane.
Oh, that's so
and you hug
sick.
it like this.
I don't know.
Apparently
because
it's
your
really
neck
comfy.
support. It's the neck that kills
but if
you
you're
from the
leaning
head.
forward,
But you're
it's
leaning
okay.
forward.
Yeah.
And so like, your whole body's forward, and then you get to just like lean in.
I could
I
get
don't
into
know.
that.
Check it out, because I do that thing where like the front. I have like my seat in the van for the most part, and I'll lean my head on the driver's seat, but that is not comfortable. Is that what it's like? Because it's not.
So
it's
picture,
not it.
It's like a little.
It's like
picture
a
pillow like
massage
this,
table,
A
right? Like
pillow
massage
that.
table.
Yeah,
face
like how you
Like
have
a
your
pillow like
face.
this. You open in the middle, and your hands in the middle.
See, but as a headbanger every night, what's nice about that pillow is it holds your head
You
up.
get good posture.
Because this, after a while, like. Anyways, I just got to try it.
Yeah.
How do you
gotta
guys
try it.
perform then when you have like zero sleep?
You just
You
do
just
it
do.
anyways. You're sort of like all of your energy is for that one, 75 minutes or whatever.
So I'm assuming there's no like chit chat in the car. You guys are just like, get away from me. I need to try and sleep.
It depends.
No, it depends. Everyone has their own choices. So that's something that I like that we've built up in the van. That it's like, for the most part, noise canceling headphones are your
So key.
number one best friend of all time. Because even if you don't want to listen to music, but you just need silence, it's helpful because the van is loud. And it's an indicator of like, leave me alone, kind of. If you have your headphones, I don't know if that's how you use it. Is it a bit like I'm on my
I'm
own?
always like, I'm going into stasis,
Yeah,
guys. Like,
like,
headphones go on,
goodbye.
neck pillow goes on. It's like, I'm not here.
Yeah. And so you really learn to do your own thing, and then you feel the vibe. Like if people want to hang out, then you can come out of your headphones and like join the party.
We'd be the most annoying
Yeah, like I'm.
because we don't shut up, and we would be like, "Okay, what's up? You want to hang?"
And
Some people do. Some people in the
and
van do
shockingly,
talk a
I
lot.
could survive off like 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Like I don't like I'm. I don't want to say built different, but like that's probably the only talent I have in life. I can, like I'm not kidding. I can go out, party, wake up the next morning, go to work, go out the next night. And I use party because that's like similar to performing, kind of, at least for someone like me. Like I go out, I have no sleep. I go out the next day, no sleep. Go out the next day, and I'm just like,
How
yeah,
old
like,
are you?
33.
Oh, you're doing all right
yeah,
then,
dude,
man.
like
Dude, I had to stop doing that when I was like 24.
I
It
was
was
just-
already over for
I was
me.
in Vegas this weekend, and we went out Thursday night. This in Toronto. My buddy's visiting from out of town. So around 11:30, he's like, "I gotta go, man. Crazy week at work." I was like, "Cool, okay. Well, you go home. I'm gonna stay out." So I stayed out till probably 3. Got home, went to work at 8 a.m. the next day. He slept all day at my place. We went to Vegas that night. We were out till 3 a.m., which is 6 a.m. Toronto time. And I didn't even sleep on the plane. Woke up Saturday. We had a full 14, 16-hour bender. Went to bed at 3, which again is 6 Toronto time. Woke up again, did it all over again. Took the red eye, made it to work on Monday morning, and
This is the most serious flex I've ever heard, dude.
like
This
it's
is
weird.
real
but,
deal,
again,
man.
that's I told you I don't have many talents in life. That's literally my one.
That's
talent.
I think
amazing.
that's something we do and we could do. It's more doing it for 2 months straight where
Yeah,
you start
maybe
to
after-
fall
yeah.
apart.
Well, just think about it. When you guys did the cast road trip, that was
Yeah.
probably like the time that you couldn't.
Yeah,
like, they
okay,
took
you
a
know
road
what?
trip
Yeah,
to try to promote this app that they created. I was on a week. After a
Yeah.
week, I was like, "Get me home."
after the second month, I was
But
like,
for
yeah,
you
get me
guys, like,
home. Yeah,
by
you're
the
right.
end of
Okay,
it,
so maybe after
Lack of
once the
sleep,
energy, once
driving.
the excitement wears off, I guess. But I guess for
It's
you, you
also
always
the
have
manual
excitement.
labor.
Yeah, there's a lot of
That's
labor
the
involved.
other, and the show and
Yeah.
what's involved. That's the thing that depletes the energy
But doesn't that also fill up the energy too?
in that moment.
No, the labor does. So what she's talking about is the load in and the setup and the
Yeah.
tear down. Like we build all our own shit. Like we
Oh,
don't tour
sick.
with crew. Like we build the light show ourselves. We run it ourselves. We build all our audio ourselves. So there's we'll get into a venue at 1 and we'll be building and sound checking till 5. and then we'll do our meet and greet, and then we'll go eat, and then we'll do the show at like 9 and play for 75 minutes, and then tear down till like midnight.
So it's literally like a 12-hour.
They're all 12-hour days. Yeah.
Well, what fills your cup then? I guess what brings you energy?
The shows
That's
are
it,
what it's
right?
all about, man.
Because after you're just like, oh, that's so sick, and you have that adrenaline, and it kind of gets you through the loadout. But by the time you're like sleep, like I said, like getting to the elevator even and getting checked in at the hotel, you get home, you got to clean your makeup, like all that takes time. So it's just like less and less.
Pack the
sleep.
bag. You gotta pack
the bag.
The bag
is a thing
that's the
that
last,
I have to do.
That's the last mental thing that you have. It's like pack. Just get me through the bag.
I prep next morning because the truth is we're probably getting up at 5 or 6 and I have to shower, so I prep the next morning.
It's almost like trying to keep that routine. Do you like sleep and not keep that routine of like your makeup, your this, your bag, or do you just less sleep and get everything done?
My routine is always routine. Like I have to. Like I can't not take my makeup off. For me, like it's not happening, because then what? The next day I'm in my gross makeup and sweat. So it's pretty. What I think makes me sane on tour is having the routine, so that I can like get through it in a non-barbaric way.
I guess that makes sense. What about you?
Routine wise, I have to shower in the morning. If I don't shower in the morning, I feel fucked up all day, and I just look like shit. My hair is all fucked.
You got great lettuce.
Thank you.
Great
lettuce?
flow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a thing?
oh,
Do
yeah.
you know lettuce?
Yes.
You knew that?
Yep.
It's like
Where'd you learn that one?
I don't know.
It's for like men with like longer hair. You can call it lettuce. It's like
Why?
maybe it's
I
a
thought
hot-
Where
Where
did
did you
hockey
hear
term.
that?
I don't
it's
know
kinda
where
hot.
I
You
heard
knew
it.
that?
Yes.
It's a hockey
Have
term.
people said that to you before?
I don't know if they said it to me, but I'm aware that it's a thing.
What? Okay.
I would
I
never
like
tell.
it.
I would
really
never
like
tell a
it.
woman she's got nice lettuce. Never.
Like,
Can't.
purely for man.
That's.
Why?
I don't know. It's because I feel
You
like a
can do
woman.
anything.
would
Why
hit
can't
me.
I have nice lettuce?
You've got beautiful hair, but I feel
What's
like it's.
happening? I want to know the difference now. We're getting
It's
to
not
the
a
bottom of
hockey
this.
I
term
think
that
it's a
guys
hockey
used
term,
to
yeah.
use.
What?
To for me, when I used to hear it, was like guys in high school who had like mullets.
But you know, I guess it is 2023, almost 2024.
Anyone
so.
can have nice lettuce.
Yeah, you
She's a
know what?
vegan. She likes lettuce. Let her be.
Is
never
it just
heard
hockey
of
bros
this.
protecting their heterosexuality? by
I
being
have
like,
no
No.
clue.
I can't tell this man he has nice hair, so I'll create a
I'll
term.
create a term.
Yeah.
Really? I don't know.
I like it. I'm gonna start using it,
You're gonna be on tour. Hey, man, you got nice lettuce.
dude. And I'm infamous for using things wrong, so we'll see how I.
She'll be like, your spinach is fantastic.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. That arugula.
Yeah. But you got to shower in the morning. You got to shower in the morning. You feel fresh. But that's it. I don't shower at night. I'll go to sleep pretty sweaty, but I don't care. It's just a hotel. So you just pass out.
No, that's nasty.
Literally, all I do, I take my contacts out, like, peel them out of my bone dry eyeballs, pass the fuck out, wake up, shower, leave. That's it. That's the routine.
Must
That's
be
fine.
nice.
It's pretty chill.
I
I wear the
me and you are
same
aligned
pair
here.
of pants basically the entire tour. Like, because we'll do laundry periodically, but I'll get like a week
Periodically
out
is
of those
once the whole tour.
pants. No, I did laundry 3 times on this
Are
tour.
you
Yeah.
serious?
She's like, when did you find the time?
That was
Yeah.
organized.
Get
You
out.
take-
No, actually, no.
Get
no,
Think about
out.
how many times you've had to take off and put on your makeup. That's when he's doing
Yeah,
laundry.
only 2 times. I did it in Victoria.
I did it twice as well.
I did it in Victoria and I did it in Banff.
Oh, I'm going to Banff next month.
Oh, you're going to Banff?
Yeah.
Banff's
Sick.
nice.
Yeah.
There's a really good hat store next
Okay.
to Mel's Mistake House. That's where we played.
It's just Mel's mistake.
Hat store. I got a good hat. there.
Okay,
You
I'm
gotta
gonna take
check
that
it
record
out.
from you after.
Yeah.
I love that.
Mel's mistake is good if you need food, though. That's where we played. It was great. The food was fantastic.
You-
If you're not vegan.
Yeah.
If you're not vegan. You know what's so funny? We mentioned the doing laundry, like wearing the same pants. I can go like 3 weeks to a month without washing my jeans. I can't
Nasty.
go like a day without washing a shirt.
Yeah.
You know, you're actually not supposed to wash your jeans as much.
Yeah. You're supposed to
looked-
freeze
so
them.
many fun facts today, but you're supposed to freeze them.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not supposed to wash your like. You should be washing your jeans maybe once a month, but to keep them fresh, you put them in the freezer.
Imagine you went over to someone's house and you opened it. Hey, you got any ice? Yeah, it's in the top drawer.
Well, take
Pull
them
it
out
out.
when you have company over.
That's
That
just-
Like the only
so
time I'm really
nasty.
washing my jeans are like really though if they're like a stain on them.
I guess I don't wear jeans to be fair, so I'm out of this.
like
but I just mean
pants.
pants.
Are these
Like-
not
Pants I'm watching
jeans?
all-
These are not jeans.
What are they? This isn't. Oh, yeah. That's not
Yeah,
jeans.
that's not jean.
like-
I skeeve. Okay, Jordan and I are skeevers,
Yeah.
and I think I skeeve harder than
Have you guys
these
heard
days.
the word skeeve before?
No.
It
Okay.
means you don't
Okay,
give a
I
shit.
was just
No,
like,
it means
what?
you're grossed out.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's very interesting. What nationality are you?
Italian.
I'm
Brazilian.
Italian too.
Well, I kind of figured.
So that's where it comes from, for us at least. Skeeve is I forget even what the root word is, but I just growing up, if you skeeve something, you're like, ugh, that's gross.
I always thought you don't care. She.
No,
Ah.
I'm grossed out, and Jordan and I are the most like we skeeve at the most things in the band.
At the highest level.
yeah,
of
but I
skeeving.
feel
Okay,
like I
give us an
skeeve more
example.
than you right now. Like,
I've been working on it because it became an affliction for me, where like my anxiety around like getting food poisoning or like other gross things happening was like way too high. So I'm like, I gotta let a lot of this go.
yeah.
Okay, so give me an example of when you skeeve.
I just skeeved you about
All
the
of
jeans.
it.
Oh, thanks.
right?
You didn't catch that?
You're really cutting this poor man up. man. Trying to kill him. You're
Gosh.
skeeving.
Well, just fair. I said, why are you a vegan? So like, we'll call it even.
Yeah, it's
We'll call it
Yeah.
even now.
How do you guys like? I'm sure like around Canada, like there's not amazing hotels and stuff all around. Like, are you guys ever worried about bed bugs?
Yes, always.
Because that's like something that I would freak out
we
about.
check always.
How do you check though? Because I was just in Vegas and I had a heart attack.
You
was
you
like-
lift up the mattress. You do your
take
best.
everything
That's
out,
really
yeah.
all it is. You just look around. You lift it up. You go in there. You look at the little corners and shit.
my mom works in like apartment renting situations, and so she's done her best to like tell me what to do. It is part of my routine. So getting in from the
That is a
hotel,
legitimate part of my routine
yeah,
too.
I have to like take off all the freaking bedspread covers, the bed sheets, look underneath, lift up the bed, look in the corners, get in the pillowcases, look around. This is
Yeah,
part
we
of
don't
it.
we don't fuck around when it comes
Yeah.
to that
Well,
stuff.
because I feel like that's something you should do. Because like imagine having bed bugs on tour. Because
No,
like people
I'm
went to
good.
Fashion
I'm
Week and
f-
had that. Yeah, no,
Oh,
not
really?
would. Like
I-
and you in like the nicest, the Four Seasons in Paris, you're getting bed bugs. You
They're
never know what's
everywhere.
gonna
get it
happen.
Paris
anyway.
is like the worst of
The
the worst
worst right
for
now.
bed bugs. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a thing.
See, I'm the worst because I don't care about like 99% of things.
You don't even understand.
That's just because you have a good life, man.
Yeah.
You keep doing that. Just
Yeah.
have a good life. Don't care.
No, but
Once you start caring,
but
life
if you
gets
get
way
bed
worse.
Bugs, it's gonna be, your life will be over.
Like think about everything you have to do. At like
You have to
when
throw
come
everything
home,
out.
You have to put things in garbage bags. It's like having lice.
You're done.
I,
You're
so
done.
Here's an example of how like I don't care about majority of things. I was going to Vegas obviously this past weekend, and I'm eating like this chicken in the lounge. I start eating.
What?
I cut it.
You're meeting a chicken.
No,
and
I'm eating.
Oh,
eating,
I'm
eating.
sorry. We
Sorry.
all
Did I
heard.
say meeting?
We all heard that.
You're meeting a chicken.
And I'm like, is this like lettuce?
Yeah.
Is this a
You've
chick?
got something to discuss.
a dude? Like,
No, I'm eating
hockey
chicken.
term?
Okay.
Eating chicken, and I cut it open. I'm like, this kind of looks pink. Probably shouldn't eat it. And it's a buffet style, and I'm just like, there's like 6 people in line right now. I only have like 2 pieces left. I've already eaten, so might as well just finish it.
See, that would have ruined my entire month.
Oh, I just ate it.
And you're
Didn't even
good.
think
You're
twice.
fine, right?
Didn't even think twice.
Yeah.
I haven't washed lettuce, like actual lettuce.
back on the
Yeah.
lettuce. Okay.
But like, I don't wash my lettuce. My mom's like, you know, you can die from like dirty lettuce and stuff like that. I was just like, if I die, then it sucks. So
But there's like, it's so gross though.
Yeah,
do you
there's bu- I
you
literally
buy
see
heads
bugs
of
on
lettuce
it.
or do you buy the pre-washed?
I try and buy
Pre-washed.
pre-washed, but
Okay.
sometimes I'll buy like the full head, just like that's just out there.
So I still wash even the pre-washed.
Same.
I refuse. I don't even wash my fruits, my vegetables, nothing.
For the pesticide.
I can't.
If I die, I
Okay,
die.
here's another like
You're doing great, man.
difficult
No,
You're
I-
doing
thing.
great. You just keep doing that.
This is my
Do you
outlook
wash
on life.
your fruit?
Oh shit.
I'm like probably more on the Ricky side. I don't care as much.
I
But,
can't believe this is a high five.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Honestly, I could be
There's
saying
like
the
certain
worst.
things, but like my sister's really bad, so like I just try not to be like her 'cause she annoys the living hell out of me.
If
But like
I
she's bad. Like she's.
She doesn't eat chicken unless like I have to cook it.
Oh,
Or, like
okay.
can't touch chicken because she's so scared to get salmonella.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Yeah.
she has little ticks like that.
That's me.
Yeah,
Or that
so
was
that's
me.
her.
Like
Does
I was
she
that
use
bad.
Soap? Because that grosses me out. People
No,
that
no,
use
no,
Sorry, wait,
soap
whoa,
to
she just
clean
won't
their
eat it.
fruit.
Oh, that's fucked up.
She
That's
doesn't
what
eat
Zach does.
I do it actually.
Do you?
So I do it on fruits
You
that
just
have
said it was
skins.
fucked up.
No. Like you don't
You
do
see
it on
that?
like
Yeah, I want to.
you don't do it on like a strawberry. You do it on like a lemon.
Lemons don't.
Sorry, you soap your lemon?
Yeah, because for when you get the zest of a lemon, you're eating that. I soap it up. You're supposed to.
You
But with
soap
what
up a
kind of
lemon?
soap?
Oh yeah,
You
100.
should be
I
eating
don't
the
do
soap.
that.
The
No, you
chemicals-
rinse
I'll
the
wash-
soap
I'll
off. You don't
rinse
leave
it,
the
but-
soap on.
But the chemicals, it's still gonna linger on.
No. It's just like skin. It's just like
No,
washing your
see,
skin.
Zach has washed his
No.
apples in soap,
I
and
would
then
do
I
that too.
tasted them, and it tasted like dish
No, I think
soap.
you're thinking of me.
Okay.
You're
maybe.
thinking of me right now.
Really?
Yes, you are.
That's disgusting. I tasted
I
the
am
dish
so
soap on the
far-
apple.
Yeah, I was badly washed then. I fucked up.
I am so far on the opposite end of this spectrum. It is insane.
The one thing though that started grossing me out is going to restaurants and the limes and lemons.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you know how
Yeah,
nasty
that's-
those
at
are?
a
I
bar, like
skeeve.
I
I
always,
skeeve.
yeah.
You have to.
Is it a skeeve?
I skeeve. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
I
squish.
skeeve too. I squish it
throw
in, throw it out,
You
Yeah,
carcass
cannot
out,
that's the way.
always.
Get the whole thing in.
Oh my god, it grosses
You
me
don't
out
let it
so much.
marinate in that drink.
A
Well,
nicer
'cause I saw people
restaurant.
like I saw people cut it once and like throw it down. And I'm like, I'm literally watching you do this, and then I have to put in my drink after. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
Get
know
it
what
out.
Swish Delicious? Like,
No.
what is it actually called?
Swiss chalet.
Swiss chalet.
Oh,
okay.
so-
Okay. Swiss chalet.
How are you gonna jump straight to that term?
Okay,
Like
I forgot what it was actually called because I just called
Zach
Swiss
calls it that.
no, Soren did. But okay, my friend worked there for a day, and when she started working, she saw someone drag the entire rotisserie chicken skewer thing. It's like on a big skewer just on the floor to be served. And then she quit on the spot. She's like, I can't do that. Like,
I think that's an extreme. Like, I don't think all
I
Swiss
have a
chalets.
feeling you would eat it. That's the vibe you're giving me, dude.
Like 5-second rule. Hello, not kidding. No, but that was probably just one Swiss chalet. But guys, like, I'm so far on the opposite.
I don't
end
think
of
that's in the
spectrum.
training manual. Right?
No matter where I slept, well, no matter like which bed, which thing, I don't think I'd ever check for bed bugs because I just don't want to know.
I don't like to live that way, though. You
Especially-
gotta know.
Especially if I'm dead tired. Like, let's say I'm one of you guys. I just had this crazy 13, 14-hour long day. I'm on 2 hours of sleep. I'm going to bed full makeup, not checking the bed, not doing anything. Boom, lights out.
Okay, so listen what happened in Vegas. George goes, oh my god, I have like these bites on my ankles. And that's where they start. That's where you get them.
Yeah, he's a hypochondriac. though.
Listen, and I'm with Becca too. They're both hypochondriacs. But then now, like, they're kind of getting me. So I look, and then I'm like, George, like, do you have like back knee or something? He goes, no. I'm like, Becca, come check. I'm like, there's like bites all over his back and then
Oh
his
my God.
ankles. I was like, holy shit, we have bed bugs. Thank God. Let's go to the Wynn. So excited.
Let's go to the what?
A nicer hotel.
A
Oh,
nicer
okay.
hotel. But anyways, so I check my bed. He goes off on a run. He's like, whatever, I'll be fine. I like
That's
look at
that's my guy.
I look at my bed and I'm like about to take a nap, and I see this like black little thing, and I'm like going down and down. I keep looking, and then like I start screaming. I'm like, oh my god, it jumped. It was just my breath that made it move.
Was it a lint
Was
or
it
was
a
it a bug?
raisin?
Lint, but
It's
I
like,
couldn't
yeah.
think of the word, so I was like, oh my god, there's so much black linen all over my bed. I couldn't get into my bed without just like feeling all these like little black dots everywhere. Whatever.
I understand.
It just
Totally.
gave me the
Yeah.
ick, and I was just like kind of scared. I was like,
I'm
really
on the
gross.
complete opposite end of your guys' spectrum. I saw it there, but okay, cool. Right back to bed.
yeah, I think because
You're
he
just
had
gonna
the
let them
marks.
bite you?
Yeah.
it is.
You're
what
just
it
like
is.
it's.
Dude,
It is what it is,
that's
man.
insane.
That is surprising. I found a full Mickey of vodka under the mattress when I was checking for bed bugs in Vancouver. But I just left
Yeah, we
it
took
there.
a
I was gonna
video.
say, I was like, did you? You don't strike me as the type of guy that would drink it.
I'm not even. I didn't even touch it. I slept in the other bed.
Would you like? Did you call down and be like?
I'm just like whatever.
I found like underwear before, because I always check under the
I've
bed.
found underwear, and I'm just like, who's
Yeah.
putting
You guys ever
underwear
find
under
chargers?
mattresses?
No, it's
No.
mostly underwear or like disgusting dirt
Yeah.
and pee and blood and stuff. And I have changed rooms.
See,
I have changed rooms.
Wouldn't you not want to know that? That's
No,
not
I
there?
see. This is like, okay. There's two types of people in the world.
Hey, be
People
careful.
that-
You've already bashed me enough already. Like,
No,
I'm
it's
kidding,
simple.
I'm kidding,
It's like
I'm
people who like don't want to know things, and then people who like, no, I want to know everything. I want to know everything.
Yeah.
Again, we are on the
I
opposite
choose
end
to
of the
know.
spectrum. But I think that's nice that, like, again, we're completely different in that sense. But I think that's like, I can respect the type of people that want to know everything. I'm not. Sometimes if I don't know, it's even better. Like, just cool. I'll just keep living my life the way it is. And then there's, you guys on the complete opposite end where it's like, no, I want to know every last detail so I can prepare for the worst and can carry on kind of thing.
Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself because on tour you can get banged up pretty.
Oh, I can
badly,
imagine.
pretty hard. Like if I didn't want to take up my makeup and do all that kind of stuff, I'm sure like 2 weeks into the tour I would look rough and it would be a hard time.
Yeah.
And
I guess
so
it's
you
tough because you're also not sleeping. You're not like, I'm assuming you're not eating like really healthy meals either,
I
right?
try my best,
You try
but
your
it's
best?
not always possible.
Canada is like, there are places in Canada where it just is not possible.
Yeah, that's
There's,
because I've traveled a
desert.
lot. In the States, I'm not saying it's it's better, but there's more variety
Feels
and
way
more
better.
options.
It's a million times
Yeah,
better.
okay, without shitting on our own country. No,
don't
no,
know.
but yeah, again, there's
Build some
there's-
restaurants, Canada. Like
No, but like
Let's
even like the
go.
truck stops. Like you think about truck stops here are what do you call them?
En routes.
En routes. It's
Yeah.
like Wendy's, Tim Hortons.
Oh,
like
the en
Coles.
routes are amazing compared to the gas stations out
No, but
west.
even like if you go to the ones down south, like their pit stops are
But
Quick
the-
Trip, man. Quick Trip or like Wawa, and it's like
Yeah,
a
or what's
restaurant
Wawa?
/ grocery store.
they're
Gas
Y'all are
station.
still
They have,
down
like-
here with the fucking food that you're thinking is good.
What?
Wawa?
It's better than no food.
It's true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also, I guess I also eat no food
Yeah,
there, so
you do,
it's
yeah.
the same to
yeah,
me.
it's tough.
Yeah.
What I love asking this. What's your rider look like?
On this tour, we actually opted not to have one.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah,
guys.
we were just taking buyouts. We were just like, get us a case of water because we'd rather just have cash and go
Yeah.
buy food because rider food gets wasted so much, man. There's
You
so
can't
much waste.
refrigerate it on the road, but regularly, it is kind of funny and silly. Like I got I don't like fake coconut water. I hate myself just saying this out loud. I'm just gonna mention
Yeah.
two things and stop. One is like having. Like, cause you know, like Vita Coco, if you read the ingredients, it's not coconut water. It's like coconut flavored
It's coconut lies.
water with guar gum and all this stuff. It's not coconut water.
I hate
Okay.
coconut, so.
Yeah,
so
I'm not a coconut water
to be
guy, so-
hydrated, like I asked for like actual coconut water because it has electrolytes and I don't want Gatorade. I rather that, and then kombucha for my stomach,
Got it.
gut stomach stuff. And that's like for me like the only like real things other than spinach. I eat spinach before the show, like just straight
Yeah,
up.
like Popeye.
Yeah,
Really? Actually, my roommate
Like
started
you
having
flavor it?
flavor it.
I don't
It's
know,
got
oil-
enough flavor.
Oil and vinegar or something?
No. You just open the thing and you
Salt?
start shoving it in your
Becca's
mouth.
been eating a thing of spinach like every morning.
Yeah.
All right.
You
That's
gotta
it.
do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
These
I
guys
bet.
What's
got
yours?
It's so funny because
salad.
you've mentioned oil and vinegar like twice so far. Like the most Italian guy.
Man, I love oil and vinegar.
Yeah, it's delicious, man.
I could literally
Undeniable.
drink olive oil.
It's
Like,
so
I
good.
could actually drink like a good olive oil, like a good European
Oh yeah,
one,
dip some
right?
bread in there. Come on,
Like, oh, man.
it's the best.
But
Just-
these guys have like a whole sandwich making station.
We would
usually.
ask for like nice bread, like Ace Bakery baguette, some prosciutto, and you
Oh,
know,
yeah, there we go.
a
Now
cup of
we're
cola and a
talking.
couple of things. You know, yes, you can make a little sandwich because
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
you need that like some energy.
Yeah,
You know,
we
pineapple.
see
I like
eye to
having
eye.
pineapple on the rider.
Yeah, there's berries on there. We like berries. No more cauliflower. That was
Yeah, that was
taken
terrible.
off the record. We're not allowed to have that because the smell of it
It
is
reeks.
Oh, that'd be
so
pretty
bad.
bad.
It's so
It
farty.
reeks. Same with bananas. 'Cause
I
If you try to
still
put them
have
in the
bananas
van,
on
and
there.
this banana stink in the
Okay,
van.
I
is
have a
ruthless.
confession.
Have you been keeping bananas? in the
It's
van?
a little bit.
Are you serious? We made a rule.
I know, but like sometimes I
Where
need
did you put them?
Don't worry about it. You didn't even notice.
I
Didn't smell
yeah.
nothing. But like sometimes that's my only breakfast.
Yeah, it's all right.
But
So-
bananas can smell.
Yeah, they
and
smell
they're
gross.
really,
Can, but
They
really,
usually
really
just have them
strong.
in the hotel breakfast. Can you just grab yourself a banana?
They don't always.
Yeah.
I do
Guess
take
that's
the
true.
peanut butter packets from the hotel breakfast and then I just dip the banana
There's
that came from
15
somewhere.
of them in the van. In the van console right now, it's literally packed with peanut butter packets you're never
Dude,
gonna
sometimes
eat.
that's all I can eat.
Yeah, no, I do
so
feel
you gotta
for
do
you.
what you gotta do.
I would love to just be
Yeah.
on like a tour van for like 24 hours.
You
Just to
say
see like
that
all these
now?
little things. Actually, I say that now and then
No,
I
I
get
would
on
just,
the back.
Yeah,
just
you
put,
don't
like,
want
a
to.
GoPro and just stare at them. They
Yeah.
have like the background footage of like what's actually happening in there.
Because I feel like when you see like the like the day of life and a day of the life, a day on the life
In
of
the
tour,
li-
or whatever. You guys know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I feel like it looks so glamorous all the time. You're like, this looks so fun, but I feel like it's partially fun, but you guys partially like probably fight like brothers and sisters, but then also like you get ready for the show and the excitement is like the all time high, and then the barely making it to the elevator and having to like wipe off the makeup is like I don't want to say a low because the whole thing is overall a high, but again, it's the lower side of it.
It's an adventure.
And then
it
the next
definitely
morning,
has,
you're like, hey, I got to steal some fucking bananas so
Yeah.
make sure nobody sees because this is my only breakfast. I don't know what Kamloops is
Oh,
going to look
I
like.
don't care who sees. I'm taking those bananas. Those are my right.
You know, and then he's got his beef towel, like just
Towel.
Tallow.
towel.
Okay, how many times?
Man, I've never. How do you spell this?
Like for someone who-
TALLOW.
Tallow. I've never heard this word.
I was gonna say TALO. I have no clue.
Yeah, I've never heard.
TALOW.
Never
right?
heard
Yeah.
this word in my
Yeah.
life.
Tallow.
Do you know you have a doppelganger?
Ew.
Do you get this a lot?
Like,
Say it.
Justine?
oh no.
I thought you were gonna say Kelly Clarkson.
I was about to say Kelly
Oh,
Clarkson.
Yeah,
Nice.
Kelly Clarkson.
What the? I've gotten
Totally.
3 times in the past week. Reese Witherspoon.
I can see that too.
I can see
I've
Reese.
gone that since I was younger.
Who's yours?
I Justine. Do you know who I Justine is? It's like pretty
How do you
much
spell I?
I, like the letter I, like iPod. I Justine. She's like the biggest tech reviewer, like female.
Yeah,
And
I
she's
can
been
see
around
this,
for, like,
Danny. Yeah,
20
Danny,
years.
That's pretty good. That's actually.
You see?
Let me see.
Huh.
I can see. Yeah. I get more Kelly Clarkson, honestly.
I love I Justine. She's
Kelly
Kelly
great.
Clarkson, I get
Clarkson's-
pretty like a lot
I was
now.
really
All the
hoping she
time,
was gonna say that. That would have been such a good moment.
I
No.
ruined the moment.
It's just because we say it all, not all the time, but like
I haven't heard it in a while.
I can see that combo. That's great people to be looking like.
I used to hate it. Now I like don't care.
anytime you look like anybody, it's like fun.
Yeah, I've never had a doppelganger, and I'm like, it would be so fun. I feel like.
So like it was fun until like actual like random people, because I used to work at MLSC and I worked on their VIP team. So I had like Eugene Levy come in once and Catherine O'Hara, and they're like, "Oh my God, you look like my friend Kelly." And I was like,
I'd be like sick.
"Okay,
Yeah, that'd
cool
be
for you to say
sick.
that." Then like BB Rexa came up to me once and she was like, "Oh, you know you look like Kelly Clarkson." And I was like, "Hey, this is just weird, because you know her."
I mean, alternatively, they might just walk past. So you've got like this opening. I don't mean to be like.
No, it was just kind of like
it's a good
one of those weird-
intro.
Yeah,
And it's not like it's someone that like a lot of people look like Kelly Clarkson. Like nobody like I've never met anybody else that kind of looks like Kelly Clarkson.
but I just want to.
You know what I mean it's a unique look too, right?
I had someone at What a Bagel once on Spadina knock on the window, like freaking out, thinking I was Kelly Clarkson.
That's
Pictures of me.
hilarious.
That's
Did you go with
amazing.
it?
I was like, no.
You didn't
No,
sign an
need to
autograph or
start
anything?
Going with it.
I
That's
know.
even
I
funnier.
I
You
was
should have just been like
years ago.
Danielle, and then they would have been like, "What?" Like
This
later.
should be your debut as a Kelly Clarkson impersonator.
Impersonator? Probably
Yeah.
should make a lot of money.
She can't sing
but
or
I can't
dance.
sing.
Like
Yeah, we can work on that.
Anytime we have
can work on
karaoke,
that.
like anyone I go with, they're like, "Kelly Clarkson, go, your turn." And then I'm like sitting there, "Since you've been gone," and like I literally
It's a great song.
butcher it.
So
I
good.
just watched the Good Morning not Good Morning America, the morning show, and Kelly Clarkson's on episode 2 or episode 1. I can't remember.
With
I was
Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston.
That's
And I'm like,
funny.
these are 2 Dannys.
Anyways,
This guy's got like Captain Jack Sparrow over here.
So what happens with me is people don't see my face; they just see my hair, and then they're
mustache.
like, "Hey, you look like this person," and then they'll proceed to show me a picture of the ugliest person I've ever seen who has similar hair to me, and I have to be like, "Oh yeah, thanks."
I'm trying to think. I've been trying to think who your like lookalike is.
No, I don't know.
There was a kid in my high school 2 or 3 years younger than me that I like. At first, when I saw it, I was like, I almost did a double take. I'm like, I know it's not him, but that's crazy.
True.
It's the hair. Like
It's just the hair, the beard.
The
And
hair
like,
is
again,
deceiving.
again, when you're like, again, you're obviously Italian looking. Like it's
Indeed.
Italian looking when you have the same
Obviously.
hair.
Yeah.
Like, it's like me. Like I've had hundreds of people be like, you look like someone I know. I'm like,
Mhm.
who? And there's just, it's always been random different people. It's just, I have a very generic Italian looking face.
Sure.
You know, I have big features. Like you got the long lettuce. Like
Yeah.
I have a beard. I have a big nose. Like it's generic Italian face.
Yeah. You could be one of my uncles.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
okay,
not
way,
a
to, way to
cousin?
age me. What the fuck? what the
jumped
fuck,
to
guys? Maybe
uncle?
older,
You know what's
older
funny?
cousin or something?
I
know.
don't say cousin because I only have one male cousin. He's like a child. When I think of my cousins, they're all women. So I'm like, you can't be my cousin, man.
Fuck, I
sorry.
guess I'm an uncle now. Well, I
Yeah,
am an
you're
uncle, so I guess.
Oh, you are an uncle? Come on.
Yeah, like he's like 11 months old. But
Yo, is your
That
uncle
sounds so
coming to the show?
I hope so, man. I
Yo,
hope so. Shout out to my
Can
uncle.
we shout out his
Yeah,
Instagram?
at Sam Spider on Instagram. You guys will have a time following my uncle, dude.
He is something else. I've never met this man. I don't know him, but his Instagram is bumping.
Yeah, he's not trying to do well on Instagram. He's just being himself, and it is like consistently hysterical.
He's like an older man, right?
He's like in his 40s.
yeah.
And what's he do?
I don't know. Like you just got to start following the lore, dude. Sam Spider. It's
Sam Spider.
I can't explain it. Like there's nothing I can say right
He's
now
just
that
so Italian. It's just the most Italian thing I've ever seen as someone who's like not part of Italian culture at all. I'm just like, I see this is a real thing. Like this is not a joke.
yeah, it's
you
just
know?
him. I mean, he's joking around. Like he's not being serious
No,
about
but
it.
sometimes he's like scolding people
Occasionally, yeah.
on his
occasionally.
Instagram stories, and I'm like, whoa, this is the realest thing I've seen ever.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm checking this out after
Check
this
him out.
episode.
I want to ask you guys something. Where's their favorite place you've been? Like not just this tour, but in general.
in
what's
my
a
life,
show?
or does it have to be with the band?
No, in your you know what?
Actually,
Anywhere.
two-part
Yeah,
question.
Anywhere.
I meant more with the band, but
I'm going to go with Lebanon. I was just there a
Okay,
couple
great.
months ago, and it's probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in my life. And I hope that I can go back again sometime when it's safer out there. Yeah.
While Sally was in Lebanon, I was in Italy, and that was the most beautiful place I've ever been in my life.
you guys like take like timed vacations together?
Kind of, yeah, because we
Yeah.
have work to do.
Yeah, that
We
makes
can't all be staggering vacations, and then nothing gets done.
I mean, that makes sense. You guys, do you have an off season? Like, do you have it where you guys all together say, you know what, we're not gonna work this month, or we're not gonna work for these 2-3
I mean,
weeks?
Christmas, like the 2 weeks, basically, like, even right now, honestly, the music industry kind of just like slows down moving into Christmas, and it's kind of dead till like the first week of January. There's not a lot going on.
How many more shows you guys have left on this tour?
3.
3.
3. So you're done the 18th?
Our last show's on the
17th,
17th.
15th,
No, it's on the 16th. We
16th.
drive home on the 17th
Yeah.
from Montreal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's
Yeah.
going to be 27 shows.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the longest one we've done.
Okay, so what's your like dream venue to play at?
Red Rocks.
That's our favorite answer.
It's
Okay.
not anymore.
Why?
Burn.
It's not anymore.
Why?
My favorite answer. I have a new favorite answer to this
Oh
question.
my God, it's gonna be the Sphere. But guess what? Like
Really?
I just went there.
Red Rocks has
How sick was it?
continuously
It's such a
been our
different
favorite
vibe.
answer.
But wait, I want to hear yours.
I don't know, man. I don't think
Anywhere
I
in the
have
world.
one.
Have like a dream venue?
I don't, not really.
Wow.
Be
Was
cool
it
to play like
Massey?
Wembley Stadium or something like that. That'd be pretty bad.
Are you just saying
Wimbledon?
that?
Oh, that kills me. That kills me.
I just did a podcast that we
Yeah,
were married
did you
with.
say that too?
I said
Oh my God, the
Wimbledon.
amount of time Sally has referenced Wembley Arena, but she says Wimbledon every time.
Do you guys know what that is?
Yeah, obviously. Wimbledon's the
Okay.
tennis. Wembley's
Yeah.
like the stadium.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to continue to say Wimbledon.
Wimbledon,
Fuck
yeah.
everyone.
Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah.
Just keep doing it. It'll be your thing.
Yeah,
and
I'm going to say
people just have to
Wimbledon.
question it every
Queen
single time.
at Wimbledon.
Yeah.
Favorite concert ever.
So, but you never. Okay, she had hers right off the bat. Red
Yeah.
Rocks. You've never like really dreamed of like this is my end all be all.
No, not really.
Was it
man.
not Massey, though? feel
I mean,
like you
Massey
had a-
was one, like, as a person, you know, grew up in Toronto, Massey was huge, and that probably would have been my answer, but we've played there.
I mean, that's
So you
fair,
played
yeah.
your dream venue.
Yeah, so it's
So you know
over.
what?
I could
Game
die
over.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people from Toronto, a lot of artists that we've had from like the
Say
GTA
that.
say either that or Bud Stage.
Yeah.
Bud Stage is like it's a cool little.
Have we played Bud
We've
Stage?
never played Bud Stage.
We played that little part.
We played like the sad sidebar,
Oh, the
like
River Bar.
the pre-show
Yeah,
of Bud
yeah.
Stage years and years ago for Beck.
I think Bud'll come.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And yeah, we can no longer say that's our favorite answer anymore.
Well, I haven't been in the Sphere yet, so I'm gonna continuously say
Yeah.
Red
I
Rocks.
She's
just
allowed
feel
to
as
have
though
her
the
favorite
Red
answer.
Rocks answer and the Sphere just seems so opposite.
They are completely opposites.
Yeah.
We did Red Rocks together last year for Rufus the Soul, one of our
Nice.
favorite artists, and it was
Sick.
magical.
Rufus Du Sol is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They-
Yeah.
But at
I
Red
just
Rocks,
saw them at
unbelievable.
Osheaga and I was so bored that I left.
Really?
I was shocked. I'm sorry. This is
No, it's
unpopular.
okay. No, this year
It's a
No,
band
and I
too,
went
I
being
think.
like really excited to see it, and it might have been just like I was exhausted. We had just played. I had flew to Montreal after the Grandson tour,
Yeah.
and
Was
by
that this
that
year?
time, by that
so
time, I
we
was like,
saw them 3 times within the past year. Once in Toronto at Woodbine Park, then we went to
Red
Red
Rocks.
Rocks, and then we saw them at Bud Stage.
You guys are real fans.
Yeah.
Well, we got free. Yeah, and we got free tickets.
Oh, okay.
2
To
out of
most
the 3
of them,
times.
yeah.
So.
But
helps.
the first one was great. I had a great time that night. The sound was great. Red Rocks was unbelievable. Magical, like truly one of the best. And then Bud Stage this summer. It was also my birthday, so you'd think it'd be a great night. No.
It was good.
It was good.
It
but
was
like
good.
the sound
We
was
all have our
bad.
good
Like
and
something
bad
about it was just a
days.
bit
The
off.
sound at Bud Stage could be questionable sometimes,
Yeah.
depending on where
way
you're
better
at.
for like certain type of music. I
Yeah.
find like country. I've seen so many country shows
And
this
it
summer.
was basically the same set and the same like design and the same everything as the past 2.
the
So
money is too expensive to change.
yeah.
Mhm.
You know who I discovered though? Fred again.
Oh yeah.
So that's someone I had no idea who it was. I went to Osheaga, and that was who did they open? They were before like Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this? I am obsessed.
Yeah.
It was so good.
So did we go together to that one?
So we
The
went to
one we weren't
history, and we
drinking.
weren't we were like, hey, let's go, like random night.
Everybody-
both don't really know much, but everyone we knew were going.
Yeah, everyone was talking
Get
about it. So
there.
like, we have to go. Let's check
We're
it
like,
out.
holy shit, this is like one of the
Mind
best.
blowing.
Mind
It's
blowing.
so
But
fantastic.
isn't it crazy? Because who was playing Frank Ocean at Coachella,
Coachella.
and literally got replaced by second weekend headlining spot Fred again? Which that's massive for
mean-
someone to come up that quickly in the industry and be headlining Coachella.
Like I said,
take over the
to
second
go
weekend.
somewhere cold turkey and not know an artist and come out being like, I would go again and again to that show. It was really special.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like a show that really, a show that you didn't really know much about the person. They like just blew your mind. Like that.
Childish Gambino also did that for me.
Really?
You didn't know about Childish Gambino?
I did, but I went for Tame Impala.
Okay.
Childish Gambino was after, and I want to say it's top 3 best concert I've ever been to, and I didn't even know I was gonna feel that way.
Yeah, I got two. Well, I saw Taylor, and I've talked about it on the pod way too much. Taylor Swift was unbelievable, and I wasn't. I was kind of a fan before. I was just like,
He's
cool,
a
great.
Swiftie.
Now I'm like a diehard Swiftie.
Yeah.
But Adele's the one that blew my mind.
I've seen Adele.
Adele's
Really good.
Yeah, Adele's number 2 for me.
Simple too.
Yeah, Adele. She didn't move the entire concert.
Yeah.
I think she just
simple.
stayed there, swayed side to side the whole time. There's no like background.
There's the blackout curtains
Yeah.
too, so she can't see the
Yeah,
whole audience.
and it was just like unbelievable. That was a really good one.
James Blake, I've seen many times.
James Blake's good.
fantastic. Saw him, Massey Hall was probably one of the best shows I've seen him play.
Who are your dream artists to collab with?
Flaming Lips.
Flaming Lips. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I would love to do anything like musical with Daniel Lanois.
Sorry, who?
Daniel Lanois. He's like a very, very well known, I thought, Canadian producer. Like he produced, and a solo artist too. Like he produced, not all, but like some huge Bob Dylan records. Neville Brothers, the record that like put them on the map. Emmylou Harris's Wrecking Ball. He did Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel. You know that song? Really? Oh, that's a good song. He did that album So with Peter Gabriel. U2, like all of U2's like big hit records when they were like coming up.
Okay.
He's from Hamilton. He's like a huge
maybe I just didn't know.
deal, but sort of like under the radar. Him and Brian Eno were like really good friends.
I
They
would
sort of
love to work
like
with Brian Eno.
invented ambient music together. Like the whole idea of ambient music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel Lanois, guys.
How do you
Take a
spell that?
listen. Lanois.
I thought there was a G in there.
I'm gonna Google that after.
Lanois.
You guys
Is that
both gave
French?
answers that no one's given, and we've probably asked this question to at least 100 people.
Yeah, but I love
Okay.
that.
Yeah, same. That's why.
It's like, yeah.
Flaming Lips that's a
Seen them.
nobody said
like
that, and that
a-
was like like I'm not saying that Daniel
That
whatever
guy.
isn't a good answer. It's a great answer, obviously. But Flaming Lips is like they're
Well, like you know how
And
there's like
nobody's given-
Deadheads, like that's a thing, like Grateful Deadheads. Like I am a Flaming Lips version of that for that band. I'm a crazy fan.
okay.
Very, very. I've been to like 12 shows. I'll continue to go no matter what. And yeah, he did message us back about some stuff.
Wayne,
which-
yeah.
Wayne,
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Wayne's
So,
super nice.
Yeah, it's not too far off. Hopefully that happens one day.
Love that.
Yeah.
Well, we're nearing that time. We're almost at the end. What's 2024 look like for you guys?
Gotta make a record. I'm gonna like lay low for a bit and make a record. Probably.
Where do you guys like write best? Like, do you guys like work all together? Like, do you guys gonna go off? Is it like in the city?
I don't know if we've found the way yet. We've tried a bunch of different ways. We've like the songs that have been coming out this year were sort of written like just us, no one else, self-produced, like fully just like the three of us making songs. The previous record was like so many co-writes and a producer and like that whole other way of doing things. Like we've tried a bunch of different things. I think part of next year is sitting down and thinking about how do we want to do this time.
What do you guys think?
I don't know.
That's what they're gonna decide.
There hasn't been a lot of time to
That's
think
what they're
about
gonna
it.
get
That's
together
what I
and
was like-
figure out.
Yeah.
I think we've just been touring so much that we need some time to kind of breathe and do that kind of thing because we just haven't in so long because it's been like you got to write songs and do a thing but you're on tour and you're just constantly on
In
tour.
the cycle.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's kind of nice to be like, I don't know. Feels
What-
good.
What do you guys do in your free time aside from music? Like, let's say you're gonna take a month off. Holidays are coming up. Like, what fills your heart?
Doing nothing.
Okay.
Absolutely, just like.
But what's doing nothing look like for you? Is it like just sitting on the couch reading?
Walks. I like
Walks,
to go
okay.
on a lot of walks.
Do you have a dog?
No, just by myself.
But
But
it's way too hard on tour to have a dog.
yeah, no, that would be difficult. I'd like to be with friends and family because I think that's something we lack just because we're always away, and so I really try to take that time to be with others, but also to be alone. Like, it's really good alone time. I try my best not to. I used to want to like fill that time with like hobbies or work and stuff, and now we just go so hard for so long that I think it's like I have to do the complete opposite and force myself to lie down and
Just
recharge.
turn your brain off.
Exactly.
Yeah, just like watch like stupid rom-coms or whatever in the background or whatever.
Watching a lot of It's Always Sunny in
Oh,
Philadelphia. That kind of
The
thing.
Office,
Arrested
Friends,
Development, The Simpsons. I'm back on that kick. I don't know what it'll look like. I know that I just need to take some time to myself.
Decompress.
Yeah.
What about you?
I really like to cook, so I usually try to try new things and
Very
expand
Italian,
that skill set.
stereotypical.
It's so much fun and
Especially
so
'cause
delicious.
You're on the road a lot, so it's so
yeah,
nice
getting to
be
cook your
home
own
and cook.
food is so great.
What's your go-to
So
dish?
great. Lately, I've been doing like my meal prep right now is
Oh, you meal prep
yeah.
on tour?
No.
Oh,
no,
I was gonna say,
no.
how the hell did you do that?
But I did like just this past week because we're home for like
Yeah, yeah.
5 days. I have like a Weber kettle and I just like pour a bunch of coals on one side and then just like season a bunch of chicken, like full legs with like salt and paprika and garlic powder and pepper and whatever. And then just like lay a whole
well, he
bed
said
of
whatever
chicken.
at the end, but he described all 6 spices and herbs he was using. Eh?
I'll do like 16. I did 16 chicken legs and then just leave them there to smoke with like hickory wood for an hour. And then I'll dab barbecue sauce on them and then leave them a little bit more. I'll get like caramelized. And then that's just like my meat for lunches for the whole week. And
So it's
my
so
partner
nice.
will make like a bean salad and I'll have like cheese, Montana Intenso cheese. If you can get your hands on it, really, really worth trying.
Out of
For all
the
you
things
kids
to
out
shout
there.
out, out of all the
My
things
favorite
looked at the
cheese. That's
So
great.
The
Some
shout outs
olives?
for this
Come on.
episode were the
Beef tallow.
beef
Say it.
tallow,
Oh, you gave it away. I
beef
wanted him
tallow,
to say it.
Sam Spider,
Sam Spider.
Montana.
Montana
Montana's-
This is the
Intenso
most
cheese. Get it
Jordan
from
thing
Global
of all
Cheese in
time.
Kensington Market. Support
Oh,
the
big
local
shout,
cheese
Kensington.
shops. Yeah.
Kensington's great.
Yeah.
Wait, where are you from originally? Actually,
Toronto.
don't answer. I know you're from Toronto, right? I was
Yeah.
gonna say what neighborhood, but we'll leave that off.
Yeah, what neighborhood? It's okay. I don't live there anymore.
Oh no, what neighborhood are you from?
You tell me. Where am I from? I went to Neil McNeil.
I'm sorry, the Bluffs.
No, I don't think you're from the Bluffs.
No, I'm not. Too poor for that.
Yeah.
You're talking to me about poor?
Yeah.
So Neil McNeil, but like,
I commuted. This is like the
So-
most pointless guessing game.
I was gonna say Vaughn, but you don't
No,
strike me as a
that's
Vaughn
so
guy.
far.
Yeah,
Who's
you don't
going that
strike-
far for Neil McNeil, man?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, it's from
Where
East
is Neil
York.
McNeil?
East York?
East York, yeah.
Is it not near the Bluffs?
No.
No, it's like
In
Vic
between?
Park
Bluffs is
and
too
Kingston
far.
Road. The Bluffs would be like further
Yeah.
Vic
east.
Park and Kingston Road.
Yeah.
I know because I used to play hockey in East
No,
York.
but I thought
Okay.
Becca's brother used to go there.
I was
Whatever, it doesn't
playing on
matter.
North York Knights hockey team.
Oh,
for
nice.
years, so
Okay.
in that neighborhood. Anyways, we're kind of at that point. Anything else you guys want to quickly chat about?
I just want to make a clear point that like you're cool. I don't hate you. I don't want there to be any weirdness
oh my
between
God,
us.
no.
I was just like,
No,
you know,
we're just teasing each other.
Okay, good. I don't want that.
Secretly, guys, I hate her. we're
I
gonna
would
boycott her.
feel bad you leaving.
No,
and
oh
me
my God,
thinking
no,
I'm
not at
mad.
all.
Okay,
Imagine I'm just
cool.
gonna get off. This is the intro. So we do the intro separately. Imagine you just hear him like we're talking shit about you the whole time.
We would
Yeah.
never.
No, of course, guys. This was great. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what? When we have, I don't think we've ever had 4 where it's 2 guys, 2 girls either.
No.
Because it is really nice because you get so many different perspectives. Like, and one we had vegan, non-vegan, 2 complete opposites. Then we had you guys are very specific on like checking things and like this, and I'm the complete opposite too. So very rarely do you get so many different. I don't want to say types of people because that's not the right word, but very different perspectives on so many different things, all in one setting.
Yeah, man.
But
This
no,
was
this
really
was great.
fun,
You're
guys.
welcome.
I love this.
You're
I got to
welcome.
shout out Our EP drops January 18th everywhere.
Literally, I said, what are you guys doing in the new year? What's 2024 happen? And that was not an answer. How?
Well, that's so soon. I was thinking like the whole year, you know?
They're thinking down the line.
Yeah.
Like, look, this is exactly
They're like thinking big
Okay,
goals.
so the EP, what's it called?
Who's there to hear me out?
Okay. And
Yeah.
we're going to just quickly chat about it?
I mean, it's out right now for the people who come to the shows on cassette.
Because they deserve it.
Yeah.
On cassette?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
With
That's
the download
really
card,
cool.
we always have to tell
Okay.
people like you
What-
can.
Why
you don't
cassette? What's the...
We wanted to make 10-inch vinyl, but the turnaround time on 10-inch vinyl is like a year.
That's tough.
So
And it's
we
a lot more expensive.
couldn't
too.
do it. We were just like, there's no chance. And cassettes are cool. We've never made one. And I have a
It's
buddy
different.
who he does like music packaging design. Like that's his business. And so he's like, I'll cook up a cassette design. He's got like a big fold out sleeve and like all this stuff is really nice. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we packed it up with a lot of good stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love when you go to like a concert and they have something different. It's just something unique, right? Because every concert is you're there for the artist, okay, but outside of just the artist, what else is there? Is the production amazing, or is the merch really cool, or is there like a unique, I don't want to say selling feature because that's not the right word, but the word's not coming to my mind. But there's got to be like there's always something else,
something
right? So that
interesting.
is cool.
Yeah, we wanted to do something new because like in the past we would, you put out a record and then you sell the record to your fans. This time, like 2 of the songs came out. It's only a 3-song EP. The third song, like the whole EP is coming out in January. But we're like, it would be cool to offer people a thing before it's on the internet.
Yeah,
So,
no,
you
it's
know, like
amazing.
I don't see a lot of bands doing that, but I want to move in that direction of like rewarding the people that come to the shows with music first before everyone else gets it.
I like that.
We didn't ask this, and now that you mentioned this, you got me curious. Do you guys, what part of music do you like the most? Is it performing and like seeing people sing your songs back to you and being on stage in front of it, or do you like the actual part of making the music more?
Performing. That's my favorite part of it, for sure. There's like just my mantra in life is connecting with people, and there's nothing more connecting than you guys being in that room doing that together. It's not about performing at them, performing with them together.
100%. I love that.
So that's my vibe.
Yeah. I don't think I can shoot. Like, I love writing. I love recording. Like, the studio is a really, like, nice place to be. And I like all the back-end music industry stuff, too. Like, I run our label, and, like, doing all that kind of stuff is really fun and interesting, too. And then getting up on stage and performing just feels like the culmination of all of that work into, like, this one cathartic thing. So it's sort of just all one thing for me.
I love that.
Yeah.
No, but again, you always, there's 2 different sides, and we've had artists say that like they love like just like the art of making music. Like, there's nothing more special than you wrapping up a song and just hearing it come together with all the different parts and all the different the musical items and everything. But then I'm on your side where it's nothing hits harder than listening to your favorite artist perform the song that means so much to you. And I guess the other way around, like imagine you seeing like your biggest fan just singing, and you see the joy in their eyes singing your song back to you. Like, it's, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what this tour has been like. So, yeah, they're singing like all the songs, and I'm like, what? This is wild. And I've been just overly emotional about it, and it's really cool. I'll say that. It's cool.
Yeah, and that's that high that keeps you going the next day to wipe off the makeup after the long day and have to check for the bed bugs and all the other.
None of that matters. Like,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, the shows just make everything worth it. Yeah.
I love that. Anything else? Before we wrap up, if people want to hear more about you guys, your music, where can they go? How can they find you?
At Monowhales everything. You can Google it. We're the only Monowhales that you'll find. And we're pretty active, so come check us out. We'd love to say hi, DM us. I always respond.
Oh, I love that. To every DM?
Yeah.
Wow. That's really nice.
It's really me. People ask, is that really you? It's me.
I love that. And guys, you made it to the end of this. Thank you. We appreciate you. Go check out, obviously the tour's over now, but go check them out. New EP's launching January 18th. Check it out. Give them a follow, and we will see you guys next week. Cheers.
Bye.
You like to drink and to smoke to take away the pain, and I don't remember all of my mistakes and every high got alone.